Today is story time, story time. I remember it was 9th of August, the day of the election. I received a call from my bank. Actually, it was a message from my bank, and they told me, notifying me that I should visit my mobile provider and provide them with my information so that I can update my ID. Because if I did not do that update, I was not going to receive any transaction after 30 days. And because that day I was free, being the election day, I was free. I did not have any work. I said, let me go to the bank, finish this work once and for all. And so I walked slowly, slowly, and then I went to the bank and I told them what my problem was, the message I received from the bank. And I requested them to update it for me. And then they told me, where's your ID? I gave them my ID. I will not mention the name of the bank. But I gave my ID and they took the ID and ran the ID and they cleared everything. And then they told me, I told them, okay, now everything is finished? Yeah, everything is finished. So when I wanted to go, because they already given me, so I was waiting for my ID. So when I wanted to go, they told me, no, you have a certain amount to pay. You're supposed to pay this amount, and I did not have any money, any. Any money, whether in the account, whether at cash. I did not have any money. In fact, I walked to the bank, a place where I'm supposed to pay taxi like 15, 20 bob. I walked. I walked like 1 hour, going 1 hour, coming back. So it was sincere. I did not have any money. And so this lady say, call your friends. And to say, they tell you the truth, I had just borrowed some money the previous day. The previous night, I borrowed some money because I was in deep problem. I had problem with my internet. I had problem with my, you know, so many things. So there are some things that comes unannounced that you find yourself you've used the funds that you had left behind for emergencies. And of course, those are the emergencies we're talking about. But now you are left that you cannot be able to do anything. But at least I had some groceries in the house and I had the food in the house, so I didn't have any problem with the food. And so the bank tell me to pay this amount, and I'm telling them I don't have any money. And that's a lady. She told me, talk to your friends, call them, and let them help you pay. And so I told them I don't have any money. I don't have any friends right now. Maybe you put it in my tab. I will pay it at the end of the month. Yeah, because here, if you have any bill, they will put it on your account, and then you pay at the end of the month. And so you can do that. Then said that's not possible. We need the money. So I start there and she went inside the office. I don't know, she spoke to the bosses, and when she came back, she told me you can sit there in the waiting area. And then she went on serving other people. She has my ID. So I cannot do anything without my ID. So I'm wondering, how am I going to survive? I don't have any money. Then something tells me, can you just walk towards somebody and just talk to them, tell them what's happening, and maybe they can come through for you. You know something called crazy faith. I feel sometimes we are in problems because we don't talk. And so I sat there for almost 30 minutes waiting for this lady. She's calling people. People are going, coming out, going, coming out. And I felt like, what will I lose? What will I lose? If I sit here, I will not help myself. She has my idea. I cannot be able to do anything. And if I go and speak to somebody, the worst thing they can ever tell me is that I cannot help you. And the money that I needed was only 30. Yeah, the currency where I am. It was only 30, so I felt like, let me go. And then I walked outside and I found two gentlemen. There were two gentlemen that were smoking. I told them, I'm sorry, my name is so and so, and I have this problem. I really need your help. I received this information from the bank, this message from the bank. They told me to come here and update my details. And so when I came here, I went and my details were updated. But this lady did not tell me that you need to pay some amount, which I did not have. Because if I knew there was an amount that was supposed to be paid, I could have not done the process because I know I don't have any money. But she did the process first, and then after doing the process, she told me, you need to pay. And this guy told me, how much is the amount? I told him 30,000, 30 what? 30 hundred, 30 hundreds or 30 real. I told her 30 real. Where's the lady? I told her the one who's there. So there were two gentlemen who were sitting, who were being served at that particular time. I don't know, there was one gentleman. There were two gentlemen who were outside smoking, and the one gentleman was sitting inside. So the gentleman who was sitting inside was with the two gentlemen outside who were smoking. And so this gentleman told me, "Oh, where are you from?" And then I told her where I'm from. I told him my name, where I'm from, and then he took me inside. And then he spoke to this gentleman in Arabic, and they said, he will pay your bill. Just like that. To this guy, he was wondering, 30 bob can make this lady to hold this money here for 30 minutes. And he has explained himself that he doesn't have money. So the guy paid my money. Simple thing, or the simple explanation I want to tell us. Sometimes we are going into problems because we don't talk. If you talk to people, God can send an angel to come for your aid. Are you having a problem where there are people around you? They might be foreigners, but God sometimes can use even foreigners to come to your aid. A foreigner came to my aid, a person who doesn't speak my language, a person who does not speak the language I speak, a person I've never met, a person just in a smoking zone paid my bill. This is something I will never forget. I call it the worst day of my life, or I call it the phone call from the bank that almost destroyed my day. That always ruined my day. This was a phone call from the bank that almost ruined my day. Tell me, do you have any challenges that you've gone through? We can share them as well here. And can encourage somebody who is in problem. But don't say in your problem, talk to people. See you in the next video.